I want to show you how to properly apply a decal, a vinyl decal. And before you begin, I'm going to just use a piece of plexiglass here on my desk. If you're doing this on a surface like a car window or anything like that, you want to make sure you clean it really well first. If you use Windex or any kind of solvents, make sure after it's clean and dry that you wipe the surface really well with a dry, clean towel before you apply it to make sure there's no residue left on the surface. The decal is for an outside application. The way I'm doing it here, if you put it on the inside of a window, it will appear as a mirror image if you look at it from the outside. So make sure you put the decals on the outside unless you know for certain it's for inside application. The decal is on a paper backing and it has clear transfer tape over it. So this transfer tape is actually used to transfer the decal from the backing onto the surface. So the way we do this, when you remove the transfer tape, you want to remove it slowly, and the decal should come off real clean with the transfer tape. If it doesn't, just put it back down, rub it a little bit on the surface, and then peel it back up, but it should come off pretty cleanly. And when you apply the decal, you want to do it, make sure you hold it with both hands, because if you don't, the surface will often, static cling will cause it to draw real quickly, and once the decal has started to apply, it is really hard to remove it without damaging the decal. So be sure to hold it with both hands. You want to have, we use a plastic squeegee, but you can use something like a credit card for this, as long as it's rigid but a little bit flexible. It works really well. And you'll want to line the decal up, and you want to apply it with one edge first. And once you have it in place and straight, and you have the edge applied, then you want to kind of roll it down and use the squeegee or the credit card to work back and forth as you apply it, and that'll eliminate any bubbles. Air bubbles are very difficult to get out once they're under the decal. So rub it in really well, and then you slowly remove the transfer tape. And this, be very careful with this, because sometimes the decal will stick to it if you don't get it rubbed on real well. So as you peel this off, if any of it does start to come off with these transfer tape, lay it back down, rub it real well again, and then just peel it off again. And that should apply your decal real smooth, no air bubbles or anything. Again, just to re-emphasize, make sure you're using both hands and don't let static draw it to the surface. Use a squeegee or a credit card to smoothly apply the decal and remove the transfer tape.